Variety every year presents an award to an actor who is both creative and talented and bringing in the box office. Because Variety is a paper devoted to the business of show business, not the gossip, but the dollars and the cents. And so we always like to honor people who actually make the business happen. We're also honored to present the award, a wonderful actress. And I have to say, I've worked at Variety a long time, so I'm not easily impressed. I see a lot of performers, but she's a really wonderful actress. She kind of burst onto the scene last year with An Education. She got an Oscar nomination for that. This year, she's, for my money, is the best thing in Wall Street 2, and also in Never Let Me Go, Miss Carey Mulligan.
I'm not a public speaker, so I'm going to read this. And Colin will probably speak very well. So I first met Colin about 4 years ago, because I had a very small part in And When Did You Last See Your Father, which I think was here a couple of years ago at the festival. And the only time that I had with him was a 2-hour read-through before filming began. And even from that brief meeting, I was able to answer the questions of all of my friends who were really excited. Yes, he's as lovely as you want him to be. And yes, it's incredible to watch him act. Colin is an actor that actors love. He inspires absolute dedication to truth. He makes bold choices. He's adored by so many people because he invites the audience in. He acts with his heart. Last year, we found ourselves on somewhat of a roller coaster together. And as we went through award season, I stuck to Colin like glue everywhere we went. And he made every red carpet and every ceremony and every party and every photo less nerve-wracking and took me under his wing, and I found a really wonderful friend. Variety's honouring Colin with International Star of the Year, and there really couldn't be a better person for it. He's not just a great actor. It's not only his brilliant performances that make millions of people across the world feel connected to him. He's kind. He's compassionate. He cares about people. He speaks, much better than I do, with grace and eloquence, and he brings those qualities that make him a star into the real world. Whether he's starting an eco-consultancy, or traveling the world as an Oxfam ambassador, or producing and directing an educational documentary about British history, he's always pushing for change and touching people's lives. How lucky I am to know him, and how lucky we all are to have a real-life movie star here today who echoes the charm, integrity, and gentlemanly qualities of Hollywood screen icons and uses his recognition to embrace humanity. It's my very great honor to introduce Colin Firth and award him the Variety International Star of the Year Award.
My goodness. Well, first off, congratulations on the award.
Thank you.
But also congratulations on the film.
Kinging is not something that people sort of share, and so in some ways my sources are all very, very secondary. As far as speech is concerned, it's interesting because it was very important beyond the stammer, as you mentioned. And Tom Hooper was very concerned that we investigate the way English people of that class spoke then.
What techniques did you use to hold the tension in your body to create the stutter? And did that ever strain your jaw or your larynx? And did you ever find yourself stuttering off set?
I can't answer the first question because I don't quite know what the technique was technically. I just listened to George VI. I tried to visualize and inhabit as best I could what people who do have a stammer told me about it. There's a sort of drowning sensation and this terrible fear of silence. The effect, it wasn't my larynx, it was headaches and a very odd thing. I've talked about this, my left arm sort of going to sleep and not being able to use it and I must have just been doing something odd with muscle tension or something, but it did, it's a very peculiar thing to do, to pretend to stammer, really. And so it did have a bit of effect on muscles. I was probably just tensing my arm or something. People, when I was offered the role, I was inundated with people begging me not to do it because I would ruin it. That I was so wrong for it. I had people, even in my own family, I had women saying, please, I've been in love with this character since I was at school. Please don't undo that for me now and disenchant me, you know.